Hello there everyone. How you doing this terrific Tuesday? It is March the 19th, year 2024. Hopefully you're doing outstanding. Yes. Remember, stay positive in everything you do and stay motivated. So today, what will I title this video? Not positive yet, but it could be, how do you want to become a billionaire? Or do you want to become a millionaire? Use your imagination. Set goals for yourself. And I'll talk about how to become a billionaire and a millionaire. All right, with that being said, I am Mazske Finance. I am coming to you from the country of Panama. I'm not a financial advisor, I'm not a CPA, I'm not an attorney, I'm not a doctor, I'm not a nutritionist. I'm just a guy who started off investing a long time ago, not knowing what he was doing. I did not make a lot of money in my jobs at all, ever. I worked for one of the lowest paying police departments in the country. And I retired from there. I was enlisted in the Navy. I did retire from there, the reserves. I'll get a pension at age 60, which is still a couple years away from me. Okay? So how did I become a millionaire? And will I become a billionaire? That's yet to be determined. Okay? I watched an interesting live Zoom call today, and the guy was talking on billionaires. He is studying billionaires, okay? So he's talking, that's billionaires with a B, billionaires. And he's talking on that. His name is Richard Wilson. I have a couple books by Richard Wilson. They're in a box in Florida. I am headed to Florida in another month or so, and I'll probably get some of his books. I might have brought one down here, or maybe it didn't make the cut. I'm not sure. But if they're not here, I will bring those back with me when I come back. Okay, so one of the first key points he said, from all the billionaires he has interviewed, he's interviewed like 40 billionaires so far, and he has a goal of interviewing 100 of them over the next period of time. Okay, one of the first things he said was, though, they all strive to be a class act human. Listen to those words, a class act human. They don't want to forget where they came from. They want to do what they can to help others within the realm of what they can do, because they don't have the time. Every billionaire, every successful person, even myself, there's a couple of you that I'm going to be talking to on the phone in the next week or so, okay? And I'll throw this out there. Let's have a goal of keeping the conversation to 15 minutes or so, okay? Because I do stay busy. I have a lot on my plate. I have a lot of things going on up here. I want to help all of you the best I can. Those of you that I'm going to talk to, I will talk to you on the phone. We can also do, because I think both of you have WhatsApp, we can also do voice message communication on WhatsApp. It's quicker to talk than it is to type. So we can have a somewhat short phone call when we talk, but then after that, let's just communicate on WhatsApp. We can do voice messages, okay? Or you can send me an email if you want. And when my time allows, I will respond to you, hopefully in a very well-written way, okay? All right, but what he said, a couple things he said about billionaires is that they do what is right. They do what is right, and they set the standard at whatever it is. They set the standard for others to strive to meet, okay? They also, all of them, I believe, that he spoken with so far, I believe, they're voracious readers. They like to read. Do you like to read? And I'm not talking about reading the latest romance novel. I'm not talking about reading the latest John Grisham novel, even though I like John Grisham novels. Read books that help you to improve yourself. And yes, you can read a novel that can trigger something up here to help you improve yourself. Yes. I've read a lot of novels. I know that's true, okay? But he has said, with billionaires, try to read some books written by billionaires, not books written about billionaires. Like someone asked him, he said recently, have you read the book that Elon Musk wrote about himself? And he said something to the fact, Elon Musk has not written a book. Elon Musk has a very famous autobiographer author, I think his last name is Vance, I think, I've read the book, that wrote a book about him. But then Richard Wilson said his goal is to read books where the words came from the billionaire's brain down on pages, such as Sam Walton, Bill Gates, Donald Trump, trying to think of some of the others. There's a lot of others. Arnold Schwarzenegger, I think, was on there. Actually, he might not be a billionaire. I'm not sure on Arnold Schwarzenegger. But he did say in the video he's reading Arnold Schwarzenegger's latest book to his kids. He has 2 kids. Okay, listen to this. If you have children who are young, I used to read to my kids when they were younger. Okay? He has 2 boys. I think it's boys. Ages 7, ages 9. He is reading a book to them every night. He said 5 or 10 pages a night by Arnold Schwarzenegger. It's called Be Useful. He says he blanks out the curse words in the book because his kids are young, but he says it's a good message in the book because Arnold Schwarzenegger is a very, very, very successful man. Everything he's done, Mr. Olympia, movies, Governor of California, other things that he is doing. He's very successful. Okay? He said there's another book out called The Most Important Thing by Howard Marx. He encouraged you to read that book. But he says a couple things. We are on the verge, no matter what you hear with the mainstream media, the economy is on shaky legs. No matter what you may hear, headlines, whatever news channel you might watch or read, the economy is on shaky grounds. Okay? Don't follow the herd. Whatever the herd does, don't be a sheep. That's my words. Don't be a sheep. The sheep will run. The first one's leading them. They all run off the edge of the cliff. And the ones behind just keep coming. So don't be a sheep. Don't follow the herd. Okay? He did say also with billionaires, they have learned to become very, very productive. No matter what job they're in, most of them, I believe, started their own businesses. That's how they became billionaires. Because if you start a successful business, keyword successful, that's how you can become a billionaire. As an investor, it is possible to become a billionaire, but it's hard to do, but it's not impossible. Okay, it is not impossible. Look at Grant Cardone. I think he's there. I think he has some books that were on the list, books written by billionaires. All right, they are extremely focused. Talking about billionaires, they're extremely focused. All right, now a lot of us, we have trouble being that focused. You know, can you be so focused? I was very focused as a cop for a long, long time because my money was tight. I was very focused on frugality, saving money, and investing the little bit that I had. Now, knowing what I know now, I would have changed directions and done things even more differently, but you got to be focused. That might mean cutting out some fun stuff so you can get going. I know folks out there who are stuck. They have X number of investments and they're stuck. I know others out there who want to start investing, but they're spinning their wheels and they're not getting going. People like that, even myself, all of us, we have to get more focused. All right. Now, majority of billionaires do get the bulk of their money from business, but at the same time, once you reach a certain level of finances, you need to start taking steps to protect some of it. Whatever that level might be is up to you. All right. If you're content to be a 2.5 millionaire, 2.5 million net worth, let's say, with a high enough income, if that's sufficient for you, at that point, start to protect your 2.5. Yes, you can still grow it, but don't be quite as aggressive. Don't be reckless. Don't potentially lose it. You don't want to make sure you don't lose it. That's what I'm doing a little bit myself right now. I still want to grow. I don't want to stop growth at all. I still want to grow, but I also want to do some things to protect the wealth that I have because I don't know what the future holds for any of us. Okay? But have a goal. All of you have a goal of not being average. Whatever it is you're doing, whatever line of work you're in, have a goal of not being average. Show your boss you're the best worker in your profession. Get promoted. Make more money. If the company you work for, the job you have doesn't pay you enough, then look elsewhere, but try to make more money. At the same time, learn how to invest it. Because if you can learn, remember what I've always said, the quickest way to wealth for the average person, This is not an average person though. The quickest way to wealth is by buying real estate. Buy one, buy two, get your third, get your fourth. Your tenants pay the mortgage, you pay the principal down. Every month the principal goes down, your equity in it increases, your net worth goes up, and you get the cash flow, you save it, you reinvest it, you buy your fifth, you buy your sixth, you buy your seventh, and you keep on going, okay? So just have a goal of not being average, and I will throw this out. If you have bought your first rental property, you are not average. The average person does not buy rental property. A lot of people own one or two rental properties, but they're not investors. They might live in a house and they move out and they decide to rent it and they get another house and that's it. They're not investors, but they rent one house, okay? So if you bought investment property, you are not average, all right? Something else he said, this is important, set goals every year. And he said for your top goal every year pretty much, try to have something like this. Always aim for the upcoming year, always aim to have the most fun in that year that you've ever had. Learn how to have fun. I like to travel. The missus likes to travel. We like to swim in our pool. We like to walk on the beach. We like to socialize. All right? We like to meet new people. We are taking probably 3 trips this year. Probably 3. We're going to Florida for one. We have to go back to our house there. It's an Airbnb. We need to get some stuff out of there, including those books by Richard C. Wilson. All right. We'll probably see my son while we're there. I'll probably see a neighbor of mine in Virginia. He's actually going to be, I didn't realize this till last night. He's going to be in Florida at the same time period, so we're going to meet up for lunch or dinner. We'll see some old friends that we made in Florida while we're there. Okay. We also plan to go to the Maryland, Virginia, D.C. area. We will see at least one Oriole game while we're there. I'll see my other son. I'll see maybe a niece or nephew. I'll see my dad. I'll see some other people. And we'll spend some time there. We'll do some other things. And also we want to probably go down, I'm thinking to Colombia, the country of Colombia. I think I want to take a trip there. And we were just down to Panama City 2 weeks ago. We were up in Boquete, Panama, a month and a half ago. We'll take some other smaller in-country trips like that just to experience different things. We may take a 4th trip. The trips like the 3 I told you about are flying, so they're flying trips. We may take a 4th. I'm not sure yet. I did apply for another credit card that if I get approved for it, which it's something I've never done before in how I'm doing this, but if I do get approved, if I meet the sign-up bonus, which I will get 100,000 Chase points. 100,000 Chase points is probably, I'm guessing, 4 round-trip airplane tickets for me. Okay? So do what you can. That's about it for what I scribbled down in notes. I don't know who you are. I don't know if you're a first-time person tuning into my channel. I don't know if you're a long-time follower. But do what you can to improve your investments, improve your quality of life, improve your lifestyle. If you have not done any investing, don't worry about being in a race against me, Millennial Mike, Michael Zuber, Grant Cardone. It's not a competition against any of us. You're competing against yourself. Get over the inertia of sitting still. Start moving forward. Make that first investment. Buy that first rental house. Buy that first stock. Buy that first company, whatever it is. Make that first company, whatever it is you're doing. Okay? There's all kinds of ways to invest. But again, the quickest way to wealth is through buying real estate. You know, I've invested a lot in Gary, Indiana. I also have an investment in Chicago. I also have an investment in Virginia. I also have an investment in Florida. You don't need to copy me. I'm not going to make a video saying you have to invest in Gary, Indiana. Okay? You may want to, but it has its risk versus rewards in that state, in that town. Okay? You may live in a market where you can invest in your neighborhood. That's one of the best ways to get going, because now you're investing in an area you can be personally involved with it. Okay? There's a ton of other markets to invest in, but you got to study those markets, learn those markets. Okay? But this video is not about how to buy real estate. This video is about trying to motivate you all to become a billionaire or to become a millionaire, or become a centimillionaire, whatever it may be, or become the 2.5 millionaire, or the 5 times millionaire. Whatever it is, just set your own goal. We're all different. We're all different. Maybe you have a goal of having a net worth of $250,000. That's fine. If that's what you want, that's fine. If you just want to get yourself out of debt, then set a goal of getting yourself out of debt. That's good too, because the average American is in debt. All right? But do what you can to be happy. Do what you can to be healthy. Healthy, wealthy, and wise. All right? So with that being said, I'm going to wrap this up. The Orioles game is being streamed right now. So I took a little break from that to make this video. And I got some message I need to reply to as well. So have fun in all you do. Stay safe in all you do. And with that being said, Mazske signing out.